Welcome to your F1 Clash event qualifying guide, giving you all the details for a successful qualifying. But this week, it marks the start. When you see the F1 Clash Australia event loaded into the game, that means one thing. F1 is making a return back to our TV screens, or live if you are going. F1 is back with hopefully an absolutely exciting 2025 season ahead. With Hamilton at Ferrari, loads of rookies. Can McLaren take it by storm, or can Red Bull do some fighting back? So some big events going to be coming up. The Australia event is where we put motivation in and we try and get a good result this week. Now the Australia event consists of Damon Hill, Oscar Piastri, Epic, Common and Rare, and Nemesis Car Part, all receiving a massive 20% stat boost. So you want to make sure you check your parts and drivers on Wednesday to go ahead and see if you want to take those drivers or parts into your weekend's racing. Now, we will come on to it shortly. I haven't seen it because Hutch constantly have been changing the rewards, but I do believe it might be ×2 rewards this week as well, because they dropped this thumbnail for the Australia event, and as you can see in the top right, ×2 indication, and that usually means that we are about to receive ×2 rewards for our efforts in our F1 Clash GP event. But let's go and break down some details. We will look at the rewards, and I never know what to know now because we've seen 500 epics, we've seen 100 and something. Now this shows 300 epics in champions. I don't know if that is the ×2 number though. Could it be 600? Could it just be 300? Because they've changed them around so much, I don't actually know if it is that number or not. But let's fight hard and we'll soon find out. Now the boost in question, Street Shark, is one of the best boosts on the game for race start. Speed and overtaking is the free stats of that boost. It is great, so make sure you get through to final round. Now, Contender, you can see the rewards there. Challenger and Junior as well. Now what does a sponsor task first of all represent? Coins is this week. Use at least one of these assets in any race for a coins bonus. So you can see in Champions it is the Jacques Villeneuve Damon Hill. Contender is the same. Challenger is Common Piastri for 20k. And these two amazing parts for an extra 1k down in Junior. Nothing too drastic on them ones. So just so you know, and you can judge your entry this week, these are the tasks that are available throughout the week for sponsor tasks. You can see level 1 Corsair, Zenith and Oscar Piastri Common, it says. But I can't see Oscar Piastri Common in there. But they are going to be available through the week for qualifying, opening round and final round. Maybe not so much Piastri by the look of it from what I can see in this one. So just basically go for Corsair and Zenith to be safe in that one. So Challenger, you have got Oscar Piastri Common. That is that one for 20k. You have got Contender, which is Hill and Villeneuve for 250. And you've got, Champion for 18 mil. They're all going to be staying at level 1 or above. So if you have got Unlock, you are going to be getting them extra coinage if you use one of them. Legendary drivers, of course, are available because we have legendary drivers. I think this marks the first real-life F1 event where legendary drivers are available because last season they wasn't. But let's take a look at the circuits for qualifying. Melbourne, of course, we kick it off with. We've got Hungary in the wet as well. Austria makes a return for track number 3. And Monaco. It just had to be Monaco for race number 4. So let's get into the strategy area. Let's walk through your strategies as well. We're going to go through strategies that are going to be Champions, Contender, Challenger and Junior strategies. They're going to feature the best that we know, but also remember, we might give you some hints and tips, so don't just take the screen as face value. It's going to be interesting. We're going to give you the best knowledge so that you can now go and get your best result. So Melbourne is track number 1. It is dry. And it is defending drivers, so you want to pick your best defending drivers where possible, and you want to go full power unit for your setup in Melbourne. Your strategy is easy. 4 medium down in Champions and Contender. In Challenger and Junior, the 3-3-2 is a very good strategy. Challenger or Junior, if you want to, can also run 4 hard as well. Iron Force and Gladiator are your 2 best boosts, with Jin, Voice and Exception also featuring both track stats. The top right track map, 2 places to conserve. This circuit is so good for a race start. Make sure you get a good race start. That's why Gladiator is effective. And absolutely push off the start. Push for the whole first lap. You can absolutely make some beautiful, beautiful positions and score big points. To put it into context, a couple of weeks ago, I scored the maximum points round here with only 1,350 team score in Champions. It is easy, and you too can smash it with our knowledge. Race 2 gets a little bit more trickier because it's Hungary, which you can get a bad race start lap 1 at, but also all the AI are going to be following similar strategies. Defending is a game required, so maybe the likes of your Leclerc, like your Norrises, are going to be really good around here because they have decent qualifying. 4 medium you won't be using because it's in the wet, so it's going to be a 4 wet, and predominantly a lot of the AI are going to pit on lap 4 with some going to lap 5. So 4 wet is optimum for us. In Challenger and Junior, undercut 2-3-3 is very good, as well as the 3-3-2. Now AI Verstappen in Junior will go for a 4 wet. If you can take a little bit of tyre management, maybe a boost like Palm or Downforce, or even Movember, you can actually get up to a 4 wet. You need 50 tyre management, and you will be on optimum strategy there. That is a beautiful strategy, and you can smash it. It's just, can you smash AI Verstappen out of the way? The boost, though, we mentioned a couple, but Hook and Prince are usually the best. Movember, Jin, Sar, Cranberry, Reindeer, and Downforce. Obviously, tyre management to get you above 50 is ideal. The track map, top right, you can see blue for conserve and red for attacking, yellow for medium. As I said, lap 1, first couple of corners can be make or break. Try and get a perfect race start where you can, but this circuit, it heavily features that thing that we never know if we're going to get. It heavily features luck. You need that big time. Race 3 can be difficult. It is Austria. It depends what type of Charles Leclerc turns up around here, because if you get him on his good day, he's going to be insane. Defending drivers again, it is the theme for qualifying, and a speed setup. Full speed is very good around Austria. Champions and Contender, 4 soft, 2 soft, and a 5 medium. 5 mediums are very good strategies, as well as Challenger and Junior, the 4 medium, 3 soft, and a 3 soft, 4 medium. Rainbow and Voice are your 2 best boosts that feature both track stats, as well as Tulip and Warrior. Top right track map, 3 places to conserve your power unit, and the rest in yellow and red for attacking or medium. And then finally, my arch nemesis makes a return. Monaco is race number 4. Pretty easy, but this is where we give you the tip. If you use Palm Boost around here, you can get 4 soft. You need around 95 tyre management with that tyre management boost added to be able to do that. So if you've got around 80, 75 tyre management driver, add Palm, you can do 4 soft, no problem. It is very, very quick. And then Challenger and Junior, 4 medium. If you're very low in Junior, you've got the 3 soft, 2 soft as well. Boosts, Hook and Prince are your 2 best ones around here. Movember, Jin, Sar, Cranberry, Reindeer and Downforce. You've got the top right track map in blue, yellow for medium and red for attack. There's plenty of points to be scored, but we can become very stuck very quickly in this week's qualifying session. Some very, very tricky tracks. Expect to score well on Melbourne and Austria, and you're a bit of a known going into Hungary and Monaco. 50% chance of a great score, you could say. 50% chance of getting ruined as well. But that is your Australia event. I'll try and clarify whether it is ×2 rewards and if this number down the bottom includes ×2 later in the week. But that is your Australia event. Good luck for qualifying. If you've got this far, let me know down in the comments which drivers are you taking in to these races this week.